Hooray! Oh fuck, my mic was muted this whole time, nice. The chat wasn't popping up on my screen either for some reason. Let's see if I could fix that. My bad. I don't know why the chat's not showing up on my screen. I'll have to pull it up on my phone. What's up? Still got an hour and a half until this bullshit starts. That's my opinion on the Dark Tyranno card. I don't think it's very good, but could be better if new stuff comes out maybe. But right now I don't really see a use for it. What am I expecting for the new GMX stuff? Well, hopefully it's 7 new cards like usual. I'm assuming a couple of them will be unplayable dog shit, but bare minimum, I hope we get a main deck GMX monster that's a good extender and a fusion that's actually good. If they give us those two things, then that's a good enough boost, but hopefully they give us more. Hopefully be done with this event by the time that stream starts. Who you calling Unc, buddy? GMX don't need that much to be good. Just needs to get a little bit of glue to hold it together. You've seen what it could do, baby girl. Four, five, six, seven, eight. The fuck level 7 am I playing? There's no pink in here, am I tripping? What level 7 is in my deck? The first time I've played Sky Striker in this event, surprisingly. Ow. He had another one. Okay. I don't know why he did that, but I'll take it. I'm sure you will, because you're the pet god. No, it doesn't matter if he chains this, and he should just be fucked. Unless he has another droplet. Poor Sky Striker Gamer. Oh boy. So easy, man. Let's fucking go. Get Pank, he gets so happy every time you win. Okay, so I need 10 more wins. Probably another striker gamer. Assuming he is Fua, but I'm not gonna draw 2 with this hand, so there it is. Gotcha. What's up, bro? Taking GMX direct to a regional tomorrow. Nice. Good luck. Hopefully the excavates are in your favor. I think that's the main thing with that deck. That one plays a lot more dinosaur cards than the other ones, so sometimes you can get screwed over by the random milling, but it's usually fine. You just gotta hope the times where you hit like a Megalo or a Aolo off it, and you already have Deneen, so you could just hard make a Stero. Then you could just go from there. I ain't taking shit nowhere, buddy. Gotta work on the weekends. That's more fun. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Where it's nice that I missed because I have more than one. I didn't need to use it, I could just keep it in my hand. Protect the booms on their turn. I dumped one of these, right? Yeah. Oh, you holding a Nibiru for me, pal? Don't make me use my misc. I don't want to use it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's fucking go! Woo! Need more quick games like that if I'm gonna finish this by 3. So many Mitsu players tomorrow? Maybe. Mitsu's not even that popular right now, I don't think. People might copy the pure deck that was part of the 3v3 team that won though, even though that list is kind of weird. Cards are definitely still pretty good, but it's a lot better stuff to play right now than Mitsu. Surprised it seems like there's been less Radiant as of late. I have no idea what region will be on a Friday. Maybe it's in like Australia or something like that, where it's like technically Saturday for them when it's Friday here. I don't know. Saudi Arabia, yeah, it's the same time difference, I think, or something like that. Deck list. I'm just playing the event, but I can show you. It's been pretty good for this. I haven't really lost too much. I lost a couple when I was tried it with the Ryugi, but that felt kind of weird in this event with the zones, and then all the extra Ryugi back row bricks were pissing me off, so I went back to this. I think I've only lost like 2 with pure Jirac though. It's pretty normal. Just the Groundino stuff's been pretty good. Sometimes you don't need the vanilla, but when I switched back to this, I didn't put the vanilla in, and then the very first hand was like Ground Xeno and some random dinosaur, so I didn't have combo because of it, so I just threw it back in. You could maybe play like Small World instead of these or something like that, but I think you do need an extra consistency card for sure. Yeah, Miskit 3 is really good for pure Jirac. I honestly don't think the deck's playable like in TCG because of only one Misk. Like you only have this one line of play really. That's why I put the Meteorus in. Especially when you go second, like if you have Misk and Stego, you get to just hard make Meteor and they can't really do anything about it. You wipe the board and just kill them after that. Oh, another Sky Striker Ace Ray. This guy has all these little second stage duelist things. He must be good. This hand is not ideal if he has any hand traps. Fualos. Lash that. Could have trolled myself, but I'm assuming this guy's playing striker, so I'll just draw on their turn and they could hit the surrender button. If they don't have an Ash, I'm just gonna assume they don't have shit. Do have to do the slightly worse combo since I don't have anything to pop, but should be fine. Volcano's like a fine one-of. It's kind of terrible as a starter because it only really works well with if you have like Ovi and it gets hand trapped, but the protection's nice when you end on the impact. I do like it for that. Lets you just use the impact first and then keep your other Asteros on the field for the summon negate. Even in pure though, I don't like that card at more than one. Just doesn't feel like a good draw most of the time. What the 4 summon like Nibiru type thing? Oh, like I'm using the Lost World feel like that thing? Or what? I didn't know there was a Jirac one if that's what you're talking about. I'll have to go look after this. Remind me maybe. Probably forget. The game field, yeah, gotcha, okay. Yeah, I'll try to remember to look after this. Make the Jesse, oh fuck. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to make Bank do stuff. Ooh. Oh, you can make their guy do stuff too? It's crazy. I don't know how to make the Nessie pop out of the water. No babies? I don't think they're very good in this deck. Like occasionally they can be helpful, but for the most part I think they're just cards you don't really want to draw. Don't really have an issue with follow-up typically. I just get a OV. And then what you bring back off the meteor, you could just kill them. Click the water. I'm on a controller, how am I supposed to do that, pal? Yeah, I don't know. Nessie's gonna have to stay in the ocean. Bah. I can't change these sleeves, I don't know why I have these. Upstart Goblin, oh no. Moments before disaster for the striker players. Oh. Caught by its band, buddy. What you gonna do about this? What you gonna do about this? Chain link to surrender button. Pink's like grunting and shit. Yeah, flex on him. Oh. Linkake. Okay, boss. I don't think this is gonna go how he expects it to. Boom! There's still 3 more of those where that came from. Is that another one? Come on. Come on. Striker players are food. Widow anchor. Good thing I had 2 more. Let's fucking go. There's 18 more you are from this. That's pretty good. Oh fuck. I forgot. Hopefully this is a quick one. Again. I told you I would forget. Seems fine. Unless he has an Ash Blossom or an Imperm, then it is not so fine. I'd love to draw two here, but don't want to risk not having a follow-up. Oh fuck, he has a nib. No nib, I guess. I don't know why it was glowing. The fuck is that? That's dragon maids or some shit, okay. There's no XYZ, so I don't know what they're going for. Oh, Lubellion. The card's really good in Tidroll. I have one whole dark in my graveyard. No, not my Oviraptor. I don't even know what that is, lowbrow. What the fuck's this guy doing? Hello. What's up? How's it going? That coin flip a lot. I like that. I don't think this is going to start though. Yep. If they release a trap, what do I think it will be? I don't know. Maybe like a negate or something. Hopefully. Would be nice to get a Omni negate trap that's easily accessible. It's a lot of those, the GMX boards, like without Jirac, can be pretty weak to like droplet and stuff. I have no idea what this deck does, so hopefully my impulse is enough. Shouldn't matter either way, because I have Fossil Dig, which is Misk and Stego, so I'll just impulse this. Look it. Assuming they have a link one. If they do, I don't know why this guy didn't wait to use it. Oh, you can use this twice. That's cool, I guess. Well, good for him, I guess. Unless he has a way to negate Misk, I don't really care what he does. It's taking forever. That's actually a big problem. This is tough, cause I need to get rid of this Clockwork Knight, which is the problem. I have a way to do it, but we'll see if it actually works out. You hope his last card isn't Ash Blossom or something. And of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Should have started with Fossil Dig to bait that. It's annoying. I think I just lose to the Clockwork Knight probably now, but... I just have to take this one slow. There are no babies to pop. You dickhead. Better see your ass later tonight. It's Thursday, my dudes. have any dinosaurs right now. I have machines. The fuck did you say that got deleted? Oh, these can't be destroyed. Did I not read something? Oh. Oh. Wait, what is protecting these? I'm confused. Oh, is it this thing? Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Oops. No, I didn't delete anything. That Clockwork Knight fucked me up. Yeah, the RB. I mean, the deck was dog shit, didn't do anything, but the Clockwork Knight made all my dinosaurs machines, so couldn't really do anything. I didn't read that spell engrave that it could protect them. If it didn't, his whole board was gone and then he died next turn. Got outskilled, yeah. Oh, fuck. This was from when I crafted a Doggerin yesterday. I forgot there was a free pack. Give me another one. Let's go. Field. Which one is it? This one? The volcano field? That is 600 gems, goddamn. It does look pretty cool. But that is 6 packs. I will stick with my Lost World. Those look cool though. I sure fucking did. The rich don't stay rich by wasting their coin. I did. I hit a rough patch. I lost like 1 game in 2 hours. I'm struggling. I don't know if I can go on anymore. I'm gold because I'm playing this stupid event. Because I need my monies. Because this pack don't want to give me no visions. I know a motherfucker that's never even touched Master in this or Champions is talking shit right now. Humble your ass when you get home. If that's what you want. There's no incentive to grind ranked. That could be like this Matthew guy and play for 8 hours just to open a 10 pack. I don't want to do that. Personally, that doesn't seem very efficient. I don't want to open a 10 pack right now. What the fuck I gotta open a pack for? I got the lion rank before too. Somebody that's talking shit hasn't got it though. See, it's where is it? Where's the lion? The little frame. See, master frame. Ooh. PvP duels. I am 789 out of 1020. That's a 77 win percentage. Fuck you. He's not gonna wipe it off either. The 3 yet? Oh fuck, it's 248. We're almost there. This is gonna be scuffed because I can't share the screen, but I will turn it up on my phone. Turn on my jet engine so I could read the chat. Think we're alone now. That's what me and Christian played after you left us for sleep and Matt left us for magic. Let me get this set up. I'll play one more. They are doing GMX. It's definitely not going to be towards the beginning, I'm sure, so. There's a chance they might not even show it, which would be depressing, but YouTube.com. We need a fusion so Noma can get right, because I can fix her. Why is this not loading? That's true, the people in gold are not particularly good at the game. This is accurate. Just trying to get my gems up for when they put the GMX in the game. I'm talking about. Alright, I'll play one more and then the stream might be up by then. Need 7 more wins in this shit to be done. I'll be back over 9,000. Bandit Keith, oh fuck. You sleepy boss, you sleepy boy. Well, this hand is not ideal, but it's okay, cause we're going second. Gotta wake up early tomorrow. What the fuck is that? Add one monster that mentions max metal morph. Okay, boss, you got it. Wait, what? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Sure. I'll do that. Yeah. Hopefully it sticks around, because that would be unfortunate if it didn't. Isn't this like summon a negate or some shit? Oh, I can ash that. That's funny. And I have a droplet. We Gucci. Man is pretty weak into like everything, but I guess we'll see what happens. Should've just drawn 2 to fuck it. Bloss. Let's fucking go. Megalo Aura farm the fuck out of that guy. 200 gems. Hooray! Bow, 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 wow. It is almost time, hopefully. They might not even show any of the GMX stuff, which would be unfortunate, but I guess we'll find out. And this seems okay, but this is the dumbass RB deck, and they do a Clockwork Knight again, it will not be okay. Oh, well, he doesn't have the continuous this time, we might be fine. I don't really care what board he puts up, I don't think, as long as that thing's not there. If I have Misk, I can do the Stego thing, I can set up a Baron before I do anything if I really want to. I'm starting to face more like just RB and Striker every game now instead of like they'll think the hero deck's gotta be a lone deck with how many people played it. An Art Mage. Now it's just these link spam decks. Okay, can we stop asking if I want to use this every 2 seconds? I don't. I'm gonna toggle off. I'm gonna forget to toggle back. Can't wait. Oh, is it live? Let me go pull it up. Oh, yeah, it's starting in a few minutes. Hopefully this guy doesn't combo for too much longer. I don't think he can use this anymore, so that's good. Come on, hurry the fuck up. If they somehow make us play normal monsters with this shit, I'll crash out. Speaking of normal monsters. Hello, Megalo Smasher. going in the grave again. That's... I want to activate. Oh my god. Okay, keep going, dude. Let me toggle back off. Oh, this can't be destroyed by card effects either. That's sensational. Not sure how I'm gonna get rid of this thing. This deck is not a good matchup, it appears. I think I have to try to set up a Cheng Yang and hope they can't get rid of it. Like, get rid of the spell and this, and then blow up everything else. Go see if this started yet.
Like new sets come out, you want to look at every card in the set. Maybe it's really good in Advanced, maybe they'll shine in Genesis. There's all sorts of things to find for everyone, and there's cards for every kind of duelist in this set for sure. So, you know, I mentioned if you look at the cover, Blazing Dominion, you'll know there are some new Red Dragon
he can use this.
So tell me about these new cards for the Master
Oh, that's another
of
effect,
Faster.
okay.
There sure are. So we'll start off with the Crimson King. Not the structure deck, mind you, but rather the Synchro monster that shares a name with the structure deck. And this is the monster that you'll see on every Blazing Dominion pack. And it's
Yeah, they're talking about the Crimson bullshit first, so who cares? Turn it back up when they get to something interesting. Wait, how'd I get it? Why is there a Megalo on my field? Did I summon this? I didn't want to summon this. Oh, that's not good. I might actually get... I needed that in hand for what I was trying to do. When the fuck did I click to summon that and when I wasn't paying attention? I tripping. Oh, they summoned it from my hand? Okay. Because I drew this brick, I might not have enough cards to do what I was gonna do now. But we'll see. So what does he even have? Does he have anything that's like an actual disruption? Spell trap, this card's linked. Pay 700 to destroy it, and if you do negate that effect, oh. Okay. Don't love that for me. Oh, he just has an Ash as well. Okay, so never mattered. Yeah, this matchup is rough going second. Oh wait, link to an RB mo. Oh wait, no, this is pointing that way too. Yeah. I have no way to get rid of all this shit now. Need him to not negate this, but I'm sure he will. Yeah. It's unfortunate that I forgot to toggle back. What was that do? Oh, that's fine. That thing wasn't gonna get destroyed anyway, I guess. Doesn't matter. But what is protecting everything? Am I blind? I thought they used the spell last time. I guess they didn't even do that. This doesn't. Oh, this thing do it. Maybe. No. Oh, it was that, I guess. Okay, never mind.
extra deck with the free. You're noticing the theme. You have to put the fusion, DCs, and synchro back in the deck to get my gold back out of your extra deck and make it here. And then these monsters give you those cards that you need where you need them. But they're also just huge monsters in general. There's no real restrictions on any of them. It's even treated as an EC summon when you pull out Jupiter this way. So let's take another look at Junaldo, the Shade Spirit Power Patron. The last of the three. It's with a Power Patron or Elf Note. A special summon while this is in the Pendulum Zone. You can destroy it, draw two cards, discard it. So this lets you filter through your deck a little faster and also get another card into your extra deck by destroying this. Just remember that Pendulum monsters, when you discard them, go to the grave.
I just have to hope that he doesn't have shit else. Oh, he has a fucking Terror Top. Okay. Okay, buddy. I fucking tried.
I suppose we can help you out with that. So let's take a look at a new world premiere card in this case. It's called Shade the Obscure. So this one is a scale 11. Now you might have noticed while you were counting up the stars on those other ones, those are all level 10 monsters. Those other three. So yeah. So the other ones are all level 10. Vidolium is level 12, which gains 5,000 attack and some attack.
Pendulum support? No. Let's not do that.
All those other ones out of your hand if you have a low scale of 0. And if you're paying attention to the power patrons, as we know, the Vidolium's also a level 11, so you need one of the low scales still. But your deck's going to be full of these, most likely. So while it is a monster effect here, you have a card.
I'm back. Had to use the bathroom.
Twice.
Harmony is a secret rare? No way.
Impact, but unfortunately, you will be only
That
be able
card
to
is
use some of the
fucking
synchro monsters,
nuts.
right? So until the end of your next turn. Yep. You can't spell something except end of your next turn. Yeah, next turn. So if you're doing it on your opponent's first turn, that means on your turn you're going to be only being able to use. So when I saw this card, just seeing them all together, absolutely fantastic. A Link 4 Charmer that takes 2 minimum monsters, 4 monster, Link 4, so you can use like a Link 3 plus 1 monster, 2 Link 2s, all the sort of different ways that you did. I think they do it 2 Link 2s, maybe like 2 Charmers, to become into one, the way you can go for this pretty easily. But it gains 300 attack for each different attribute anywhere on the field, so kind of like that Pressure Planet race off, where monsters just get big even with your opponent's monsters that they control. But it has a quick effect during the main phase to summon back 2 monsters that are the same type or different attribute, or same attribute, different type. And then this card will be able to be available at the Blazing Dominion Premier event, and it's going to be on a beautiful game map. So it's going to be
Well, they gave Power Patron a Anva pretty much. That's crazy.
from the graveyard that might facilitate your strategy a bit better if you maybe get something like Archlord Christia, other sorts of cards like that that you can summon from the graveyard. Really cool card, beautiful artwork. Looking forward to the Charmer Quartet in League.
Same type, different attributes to Charmer. Same attribute, different type to Charmer. Milk.
Oh, okay, that's really like cool Easter egg why that works that way board base wise.
So this is one that you get as a Minotaur.
Yep.
If you like to win.
That's how you get the secret version, yeah. It'll be ultra in the main set. Alright, next up, this is kind of a personal favorite of mine that I really like. It's Bahamut, Envoy of the Sacred Tome. It takes 2 effect monsters, so it's kind of a generic Link 2. It can either be like an in-board piece or kind of facilitate your strategy. You can normal summon a level 5 or higher monster without Triple League, and it gives you a quick effect during the opponent's turn, but in that case it has to be a dark monster. Oh, okay, I was thinking of a different. Level 5 dark monster that you're going to want to tribute summon, like Vandy's Fiend. That's the one that comes to my mind. I know it's a lot of players' favorite cards. Mine as well, but
Ethics though, so I think Jinzo.
ethics, yeah. We like to be unethical when we're duelists, though. We're trying to Vandy's Fiend win the game clean. But that's just, to me, that's like the bonus effect of this card. What I really like about this one is during the end phase, you can reveal any number of monsters in your hand, place them on the bottom in any order, and then draw cards equal to the number placed. So that means a lot of strategies, like let's say Mitsurugi, for example, Vanquish Soul. I mean, Vanquish Soul, you're going to want to keep the attributes, but with like Mitsurugi, sometimes you end up with just like a bunch of extra monsters in your hand that aren't really doing much. You get all those searches, and then at your end phase, you've already done all your combo, you've thinned your deck down a significant amount. You can take all those monsters you no longer need, put them on the bottom, and try and dig for those monster interactions that you're going to be able to use from your hand on your opponent.
Link 2's decent, I guess.
But if you're playing a deck that can just summon a ton of monsters and you need something to do with those monsters at the end, I would take a look at Rahamu, Envoy of the Sacred Tome.
You always like to lace my hand, especially if my opponent knows a bunch of stuff out of it. Just get a different one.
Exactly. Yeah.
Doesn't give you extra normal summon though, unless it's a dark.
We have super duper
Super duper polymerization? Are we being so fucking for real right now? There's no way that's a real name.
Kind of freaky.
It is. It is a monsters that require sometimes extra monsters, or like super polymerization using your opponent's monsters. So neither player can respond like super polymerization, but you can target one effect monster on either field, so it could be your own monster or your opponent's, and then summon a monster with the same type and attribute, but a different level from your extra decks, and that monster's effects will be negated. So even though you can't use your opponent's monsters,
We know about this card already? I don't even know. Oh. Oops.
You can get like whatever effect you're trying to use from that card.
So at worst, it's extra foolish burial.
Exactly, without like that huge cost of life points attached to it.
Only 2,000.
Any count of life feels like it's so much to me, but it's such a
Super
cool
duper
card.
polymerization.
For this, I'm sure decks like Luna Light might find a way home for super duper polymerization. And next up, probably the second card that I'm the most excited about in this set.
That's a wild fucking name for super duper polymerization. Sparks a secret. Yeah, we already knew that. Unsurprising.
Love the artwork on this one.
Card's really good.
Task can use a monster effect in their hand or graveyard, and you can use Dominus Spark from your hand. You will be locked into life unguarded.
They're trolling today. Yeah, they're running out of shit to make.
Anything else is out the window. Everything's super awesome.
Can we get a super duper Miscellaneosaurus? That sounds fun. Super duper Oviraptor. Does anyone know how long these like reveal streams typically go on for? I feel like there's no way it's more than like an hour at most, but hopefully it's shorter. So I know the GMX gonna be at the end if they're even gonna bother showing it.
Great! I'm sure you're really excited to get both these cards in any deck that can capitalize on Dominus Spark and Phydraulis. Might be a really big meta contender going into this competitive season, because the NAWCQ is just around the corner. And next up, we have
Super
really good trap card.
duper Conductor Tyranno.
Solemn Accusation. I love the name reveal for this one. This is what I was waiting
Oh,
to
the
see
new
what it was
Solemn
gonna be
card
called,
is a secret
yeah,
as well.
the Solemn is
Wow.
being thought and being told some information that he must know. Doesn't look like he's too happy to be receiving the.
Can you guys hear the
whatever
stream
being
okay, or
whispered
is it,
into his ears
how does it
there,
sound?
but Solemn Accusation. If you have another
Sorry, I
trap
can't
to
have it on
reveal,
the
you can
screen.
activate this new
I'm
Solemn
streaming through my
to turn the set.
PlayStation, but
It makes it useful even if
just the
you're going
best I could
second.
do.
And if you pay 1,500 life points, either player can use the spell or trap that you're trying to negate for the rest of the turn. But if you pay 3,000, you can all copies of that card from the opponent's deck. So if there's certain decks that require a specific spell to really be useful, like maybe
Sky Striker.
Yeah, Sky Striker Mobilize Engage is a really good one to go after. Even if there's just Rahu Draco Tails gone, you won't get recycled until it's back with the trap card.
Spyro worth running in a pure Jirac list? I don't think so. I don't think that card's that good in general. Hopefully won't be able to hear it over my excitement. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, this is definitely a pretty good box, I think. A lot of good secrets. I know somebody who got a case, so should be able to get all the GMX stuff relatively fast, thankfully. Quick break? Fuck you mean quick break? Reading is fundamental. Okay, this needs to get turned the fuck down. The fuck is that shit? I guess I'll play a game. Hopefully the GMX are low. Yeah, they should be. Maybe they'll have like one ultra rare, but I doubt it. Even then, I think Mitsurugi like which is actually like a good deck. I had one ultra between like all the support, which was ritual. So I doubt. Oh, this hand is fucking dog shit. Am I going second? Hopefully. I think I am. Okay, I'm going second. That's good. Cheap Starlight. Yeah, I mean if they do have an ultra, the Starlight will be cheap for sure. What? Dear Levents, excuse me. The fuck is this? I thought it was like gonna be some water deck. I guess these are aquas. Oh, and enjoy the double Fua. Oh, the break's already over. Fuck. Whatever. They're talking about clowns now.
Do the regular 2 tributes. Why would you want to do 2 when you could do 1? Well, let's take a look at its effect.
Deck seems kind of
For the effect
interesting.
you
Could
control
be toxic,
number of
potentially.
monsters attributed.
Oh, Kikalos is legal in this game. That's a sweet delight.
Attributing while drawing a couple cards, you're going to want to attribute 2. Or you can negate the effects of face-up cards that your opponent controls equal to the number of cards attributed. So
How the
that
fuck is
means
this
you
still
summon
legal?
on your opponent's turn and negate some card effects. How are you going to summon it on your opponent's turn? Well, it has a quick effect to tribute summon 1 monster during your opponent's main phase. So, Clown Crew Bianca Viso can summon himself, well, a different one from your hand during your opponent's turn, or some other cool tribute summon monsters like.
I was hoping he would do one more thing, because my hand is dog shit.
We got Jinzo and Andy's Fiend. I'm here for pure evil. But no, it's a really cool theme and lots of cool tools. So let's go ahead and keep looking on to the monsters.
It's not ideal.
Utilize this Bianca Viato.
Here we go. You could have a dogger room.
I know I said it backwards there. Okay, so first up we have let's just go talk about the Clown Crew monsters as a whole. They all have different effects, 2 different effects when they're attributed, and usually have an on-field effect that's going to boost up your tribute summon monsters. One will shuffle back all the monsters of the same card type. So the ritual when it's attributed will shuffle back all the ritual monsters. Exceeds monster when it's attributed will shuffle back all the Exceeds monsters on. And it's not just on the field; it's in both players' graveyards as well. But we'll keep looking on to each card specifically. First up, Clown Crew Flair will be shuffling back ritual monsters.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Or it flips an effect monster face down when it's attributed. So the cool thing is if maybe your opponent's not playing rituals, you still have an actual effect you can use when it's attributed. But it has the main part of the Flair's effect is that you can reveal this card in your hand, add 1 Clown Crew card from your deck to your hand, except a ritual monster, and then discard 1 card. So this is going to be able to access any Clown Crew cards you need.
Kind of like Illusion of Chaos. That's probably the best comp to it, except in this case you get to discard instead of return your deck.
Yeah, it's definitely strong. Definitely facilitates where you need to go, and you'll be able to ritual summon it out pretty easily as well. And next up, we have Clown Crew Diabolo. This is going to be the fusion monster. It also has kind of some bonus stuff that's kind of neat that doesn't come up too often. The materials are 2 monsters with the same attribute but different types. So that means you can use it for super
Last few games
in
have
this
not
deck
gone
as
well.
well, and you don't have to add Muddy Mudragon or Mud Dragon of the Swamp into your extra deck. So it's kind of cool. There's a new super polymerization target.
It's been a
also
half
the fact
hour.
that
Yeah,
monsters
probably
and when you attribute it,
can't
you
have
turn all the
too
fusion
much
monsters,
left.
or it can set 1 Clown Crew trap from your deck.
Those the clowns, the staples,
Ritual.
the red dragon bullshit, the power patrons. I don't know what else they're supposed to be besides like GMX.
I always just really appreciate the art of
We're
all
probably
the
gonna go over
cards,
the
but some of them
cool
speak, like, to
tune,
my soul.
I guess,
This
too.
one speaks to my soul. I would cosplay
I
as
might do
this
Enya
type
Craft and
forester.
Hecka Hands
Meteor
as
is
well,
an
I
awesome
guess.
card. So the synchro,
I think all that's getting stuff.
on the field, your opponent's gonna activate cards or effects when you tribute summon a monster.
Gem Knight, Gem Scare, yeah.
So he's attack blossom.
I didn't have a way to play either way, so it's. But I'm pretty sure he was gonna kill me. Oh yeah, Elf Notes are in here too. I forgot about that. So yeah, this is probably gonna be like an hour then. They might, I don't know, they might not talk about everything. I have a bad feeling we might not get to see anything with GMX. I think this weekend would be the sneak peeks, I believe. It comes out the week after. Not sure though.
Yeah, you had me at draw a card.
Bring my phone with me.
The first spell card that you'll be setting, and it's going to be Clown Crew Rehearsal. This card, you can tribute a monster from your hand or field, and you're tributing a card. Here's the effect of the monsters you're tributing. And you can add Bianca Viso and one Conquer Speller Trap. So you get two cards. And you can manage this card for graveyard to ritual summon Clown Crew. So when I said it was going to be easy ritual summon, you don't have to invest a full card into it. It's just the back half of the spell has a right.
And double searcher, it's your double searcher and your ritual card all at once.
Yeah, so it's really, really cool. And then next up we have
People are doing box openings tomorrow for this set. Yeah, that lines up too, I guess. Yeah, I feel like it'll be like the last thing they show. And I probably won't talk about it too much, but I mean, we'll see the cards soon enough anyway, but hope that it comes in this, but in the meantime, I'm gonna make a sandwich.
for each one you tributed, you're gonna be able to draw a card. So you can obviously Deceive, Fusion, Synchro. If you do them all, it kind of adds up. You draw a lot of cards. It's very easy. And
Kept taking notice of the on-field effects. So continuous effects. They will still apply even though you're locked out.
that's very key to pay attention to. And it also works on your opponent's interface. So I'm going to be drawing cards on my turn and your turn as well. Alright, and then the next spell we have is Clown Crew Malabarisme. It's a quick plus. It has the same block as before, but I was going to mention it doesn't slow down your strategy at all. And it is the lifeblood of the deck. This quick spell is available with your
There is, in fact, gonna be some salami on it.
and you can banish this card, enter one monster to return a card on the field to the hand. So you're going to be able to use this to get monsters on the field and trigger monster trigger the effect, return a card on the field. So many layers to this card. Absolutely fantastic.
It's a very scary deck, actually, once it gets going. It can be very hard to do anything or keep anything on the board when you just tribute off that anything, and then incidentally get all of those cards inside. So if you're an all synchro deck or an all seize deck, it's a lot easier to fall prey to the clown.
Definitely, yeah. You got to watch out for the clowns. They're up to no good. And now we're going to take a look at the trap card, Clown Crew Soiree Operations. This is 73. It has the same block as the spell cards. You can use each effect once per turn. Like the quick play, you can summon two Clown Crew monsters from your deck and or
So much
extra deck.
shit that'd be going after the extra deck nowadays.
And during the main phase, you can banish this card from graveyard to tribute summon. So you can see more of the same
Good
type
thing
of effects.
Conductor is
Your
the
land
main deck
triggers
goat.
effects. It's all about consistency. And that's what these kind of tribute summon decks, making sure you do what you're good at every single time. And this card will make sure that is possible. Alright, and then we have
one more trap.
One more trap. Yeah, there's a lot of Clown Crew cards because it's like a toolboxy kind of deck. You have something for each situation.
A lot of clown cards.
Make this deck just from mostly Blazing Dominion deck because there's so many cards for the D-deck. So a lot of them are extra deck cards.
Definitely. So Clown Crew, new faces, continuous trap. The fun is research.
Okay, my sandwich is done.
But no, so those extra monsters back in your deck, you're gonna be able to continue drawing cards like this deck loves to do. But the big thing is just every time you tribute summon, this is another effect that's gonna trigger the duel wipe out more.
Billy does need to put that shit in the bag. Talking about fucking clowns for 20 minutes.
So all the clown crew fans out there, just sit tight for as long as you can. This deck will only get better. Now, we are done with the clown crew. Just hanging around. He wants to be a part of the crew, but he hasn't to the table yet. He's got a lot of money. Yeah, he's got a lot of money. So this is going to be the VIP whale. He is an honorary member of the crew.
VIP whale.
Look no further. This high roller lets you tribute as many monsters as you want to summon this card. So if you just want to trigger a bunch of effects, this is the guy for you. Or draw a ton of cards. Look for VIP whale. The name of the conjure effect and the VIP counter for each strike you use.
I'm mute for a sec.
Remove a VIP counter.
GMX, GMX. This is not a drill.
How it works. It's a theme where you do science.
Turn that shit up, Billy.
In your face, or you turn yourself into a dinosaur. One of these is really cool. The other, not so much. But we're going to make it even more worth your while to take that risk in this set. And we're also going to let you do a bunch of things that a lot of players have been asking for over the last few months. And the first one, of course, our first card is going to go out to everybody who wants to team up with their dinosaur buddy to fight evil. And that's GMX partner Celandia. So this is a level 5 warrior, so it's just within the range that you can get with the Emperor arms.
No.
Oh no,
I read it for 2 seconds and it's already ass.
Special summon a GMX monster or a dinosaur monster from your hand. And then you're locked into only attacking GMX monsters for the rest of the
attack
turn.
directly
But,
part
if
is
you're using this
terrible.
for your turn 1 setup, for instance, that has literally
This card's
no impact
ass
on the game
going
at all.
second.
But if this card itself is special summoned by a monster effect, you can also special summon a level 4 or lower GMX or dinosaur monster from your hand, graveyard, or banishment.
It's an ultra too.
In defense position. So if you want to get Miscellaneousaurus back into rotation,
it's level
or anything
5,
else that you banished with it, you can get it back
K9 maybe.
this way. And you can only use each effective GMX partner Celandia once per turn. Now this card, you might have noticed all of the original GMX monsters have an if I'm special summoned by a monster effect, and the only one at the time was the original Celand.
This card's okay.
Normal
first.
summon that and special summon it out. Otherwise you had to do some other stuff, like have Miscellaneousaurus banish it to get Deneen out of the deck. Now, we also found out that you wanted more Danny. So people love Danny.
Okay, we have fusion.
In this set, we've got Evolved Danny, a new fusion monster that's summoned by fusing together, return Dino Danny, and any other dinosaur monster. Now, if this card is special summoned not just fusion summoned, but special summoned, you can add any GMX card from your deck to your hand. And then you can only use this effect once per turn. If you excavate cards with a GMX card effect, you can activate one of these following effects depending on where Danny is at the time, either on the field or in the graveyard. So on the field, you gain some life points, 1,500 life points.
Are we fucking being serious right now?
400 per card excavated with the GMX experiment. That can be very painful, but you can get some of that back if you summon Danny in first and then do some excavation.
Yeah, I was
but if it's in the
taking a
graveyard,
bite of my
for example,
sandwich.
If you fused it off for something else later and you excavate,
I didn't think you wanted to hear
you can
that.
bring Danny back. And when you bring it back, of course, if you haven't used the effect yet, you get to add another GMX card from your deck to your hand. To evolve Danny, he's going to let you do a lot more.
I mean, this card's not very good.
You were able to,
this is not the payoff fusion that we needed, so hopefully there's another fusion.
Also to note, it does name Returned Dino Danny as one of its fusion materials. So if you have a card like Fusion Deployment, for instance, that needs to have that material name on it, this is a way that you can get Danny out.
Unless there's more good GMX cards with the payoff, I don't know what this stuff is supposed to be fucking doing.
Want is to turn people into dinosaurs.
Suppressing squad.
I mean, that's what you want to do with your science experiments?
They're laughing at us, guys. They're literally laughing at us.
Also, yeah. Because next up is the GMX Suppression Squad. It's a level 4 monster that can special summon itself and turn anything onto the field into a dinosaur, even itself. And it does this by means of excavation. So you excavate until you find a dinosaur monster, you send that dinosaur monster to the graveyard, and then the monster of your choice is turned into a dinosaur.
Okay, this card
the key part
fucking
of this one is
sucks.
it helps you
Holy
expand the
shit.
reach of your extra deck. Because it can turn itself into a dinosaur, and it's a level 4 that you can special summon easily, that's half of an Evil Czar, essentially. So it's a lot easier to weave those cards into your deck without doing anything too weird that would mess up
half
your
of an
consistency or
Evil
anything
Czar.
like that.
Holy shit.
It's also a wind monster.
Broken.
I'm a fan of lightning cheatery, for instance.
Oh yeah, that's a throwback.
Especially in Genesis, with my level 3s are you can turn into level 4 winged monster. You can use lightning cheatery for that. So just something to keep in mind.
It's like technically an extender, but it's not a very good extender because it doesn't actually
you can actually
do
summon
anything.
it. Because it's still a good card, I think, to this day. It's just one that level 4 wins doesn't always line up.
Level 4 win does not line up.
But if you have that opportunity, I would definitely include that in my extra deck.
Yeah, it's a cool card. I think you're going to play at least one of these, just because you can fetch it out whenever you need it, and it's just an important niche to have. You can combine the Soul Eating Ovigraptor, for instance, to make an Evil Czar.
What's
That's
this guy's
probably the
name?
level 4 dinosaur
Next to
that's
Billy,
going to make it.
Jerome, right?
Cool.
Fuck you, Jerome.
Now, moving on, we've got a new spell card.
Oh,
that lets
another
you
ultra
fusion summon.
rare.
And that's the GMX 55th Experiment
Oh,
Report.
okay,
It's a quick play
so
spell that lets you fusion summon any dinosaur.
Gimrid should be able to
monster
add this,
and
I think.
field. But if your opponent has a monster on the field, you can also use a
Right,
GMX.
I don't know what this
deck
is.
as material.
Maybe not.
Now, during your main phase, you can then banish this card from your graveyard, excavate the top cards of your deck until you hit a GMX, add it to your hand, shuffle the rest into the deck. You can only use one of these effects each turn,
Field.
and only once that turn. So the ideal play pattern for this is that you use it on your opponent's turn after they've summoned a monster, so that you can get a GMX monster out of your deck and use a dinosaur from your field or hand and put Velox on the field. And then Velox can take care of whatever they threw out there. And then on your turn, you go ahead and you use the graveyard effect to excavate. Let's say you have Danny in your graveyard because you used it for your first turn play. Well, you excavate, you get your GMX card, then you get Danny back, then you get another GMX card. So it really kind of snowballs like that. It's pretty good. You also might want to excavate on your own turn at will because of this next monster. Now, I've been told
another monster.
that perhaps the
Need
dinosaurs
that.
are not big enough. What if we need bigger dinosaurs?
Oh fuck, it's gonna be a
We
big
got 'em.
boy.
Of course we got them. We got GMX Comprex.
Okay,
It's
big
got
fusion.
3,700 attack
That's
points.
good.
Depending on how many materials you use for it, it can attack
This
3 times
needs
a turn.
3 materials.
What else do you want?
That's
Destroy everything on the field?
not ideal.
Sure, we can do that too. GMX Comprex is a GMX monster and
So this
2+
doesn't even
dinosaur
work with
monster,
the...
and it
Or does this
gains
work
these
with the
effects
first fusion
based
spell?
on how many dinosaurs you use as fusion material.
So this
2
only
is just
gets you
baseline.
2,
It
so
starts
I
gaining
don't think
effects
so.
at 3. Now at 3, your opponent can't target with card effects. Good. At 4, it attacks 3 times during each battle phase. Great. At 5, if your opponent normal or special summons, they lose 800 life points each time. So they can also feel the burn. just like you do whenever you use your experiment.
Are we being so fucking for real
But even
right
if
now?
you don't do all that, once per turn, if you excavate something with the GMX card effect, you can destroy all their monsters on the field.
Okay.
So then obviously the
that's
GMX
good.
experiment
Okay,
from
okay.
before the 55th experiment report, it's the GMX effect. So you can just use it, blast everything, and then if you've used 4 monsters on Comprex, you just attack 3 times, and that's it.
Yeah, it's enough for game.
Now, how are
Yeah.
we using 3 or more monsters? So GMX does not.
I don't know about
let
these
you,
cards. I don't know
bunch of
about these
stuff
cards,
from
guys.
only one thing from the deck, but the experiment itself does. So if you remember how GMX 55th experiment works, is you excavate cards until you hit the materials for a GMX monster. Normally that's 1 dinosaur, 1 GMX. They can be anything, and then you get either of the other 2 monsters, Alos or Belox. What Comprex does is it creates a situation where if you hit Dino, 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 GMX, you get a massive monster that does a ton of stuff. So before you would just take your 2,000
you
life
can-
points and you get your
You can
regular
use more than
Alos or
2
whatever.
off the
Now you
experiment.
take
I
your
have to go
2,000 or
read
your
that.
24, and you get this guy with all of its effects.
I don't know what deck box I have that shit in. I think it's in this one.
Graveyard, and you're really going to take it to it in that
I am a
The
surgeon.
other thing Comprex does is it makes Noma an even better card because Noma
It's
can get
not in this one.
materials from anywhere, including banishment. So if you've done all of your plays and you've banished all your stuff, and you just have all these cards lying around and Noma on the field,
No
when your
ma.
opponent summons a monster, you can use that effect, put them all back into the deck, and get a Comprex on the field. So you're probably going to play at least 2 of this card. One to play with the experiment for, and one to get later on with Noma as well.
Makes sense.
Okay, it's in
It's a
this
fantastic
deck
card.
box.
You will probably also see it in Rivalry of Warlords starting in May as well. So we'll be adding
So we have the
GMX
top
to
cards
that
of your
format
deck.
as well.
Definitely check that out at YCS in Columbus.
Oh,
I
using
believe in
any
May, yeah.
excavated. Okay, so
Next up,
this does work with the
we've got the
fusion
trap
spell,
card,
but
the
it's
anti-GMX
could be
final
weird.
experiment. You can
Oh,
see
here's
the
here's the
experiment
trap.
is
We knew we were gonna get a
tossing
fucking
that silver
trap.
into Comprex's mouth and pray.
I love that art.
This is a continuous
Monster
trap.
effect on
You
the
can only
field,
activate it if
excavate
you
the top
control
5,
a
and if
GMX
you...
monster.
Oh, that's
Once per turn, when your opponent
fucking dog
activates
shit.
a monster effect on the field, except during damage up, you can
So you'd
activate
have
top
to use
5
the
cards
other
and
effects
find
to
a
like
GMX
stack your
card
deck
from
to
up,
guarantee this,
negate the
and
activated effect,
I mean if it was an
and then
Omni negate
put
that'd be
all of the cards on
better,
the top
but
or bottom of the deck in any order. So not only do you
really
get
need a monster
to
negate. You need a spell trap negate for like droplets and
you
shit.
also essentially get to stack the deck if you find anything you do like, or just send it all to
So
the bottom.
yeah, I mean
Nothing
this
there that you
trap
like.
kinda not great.
And then to get this card out of the deck, you have a field spell, GMX Lab number 5. So
What is
while you
this?
have the GMX Lab in play,
The field
your
spell,
opponent can't use
okay,
card effect or
figured.
can't activate cards or effects when you normal or special summon a GMX monster.
Okay.
And during your main phase, you can set a
Okay.
GMX spell or trap from your deck.
Too bad
set up
Alos isn't a
copy of this,
fucking on
place
summon
it on
effect.
hand on top of the deck.
Jerome.
It is very useful for this deck in particular because
Should be
you wanna
7
generally
cards.
minimize how much damage you're going to take off of the experiment. But you
Main
can just
phase,
put
you could
whatever
set a
you wanna
GMX
fuse with
spell
on top of your
trap,
deck if you've already drawn it
then place
in
a
your hand.
card. Oh.
And you can only use that once per turn.
I mean, this,
So a lot of good
you don't
stuff
really need more
coming up
ways
with
to
GMX.
get
I
to the
think
fusion
that
spell though.
once you have all of the cards in your possession, you can do a lot of cool stuff with it.
Yeah, it's definitely a really cool theme, and I really like this. The cards they're getting in Blazing Dominion. So much to explore, lots of different ways to get these. It's so unique being able to put the cards on top of your deck and use the materials you excavate as for fusion summoning. It's just something so unique, which is what I like about a lot of the world premiere themes, because you get to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but in a different way, and then they're still powerful with really cool effects.
And this was a tough one too.
My expectations were low, and I don't think they were met.
Kind of deck that people have traditionally played, and I think it actually does a pretty good job of that.
Oh yeah, especially with being able to put miscellaneous source pack. With it
I don't know
being
why they
limited,
felt
all
the need
sorts
to
of
put a
cool
restriction
crossover
on
for
the
sure.
level 5,
And there's
but
even more
it's
ways
kind of
that I just
expected.
haven't had time to get to. Like the train cards are amazing.
God forbid, you just make a decent card and let it be fine.
It's just a set full of great stuff. And when does it come out?
I believe it comes out. Let me flip to. It is coming out. May 1st is going to be the premiere event. So if you want to
Sneasler.
get
Sneasler's definitely better
I wanna
than
make sure
these
you go
cards,
to
that's for sure.
Use your Neuron app. Go to Yu-Gi-Oh! Card.com. Whatever you have to do to find
Can I
a
turn
local
this
official tournament
bullshit
store
off
at
now?
OCS.
Are they done?
And May 1st, May 3rd will be the premiere event.
Now, before that, the Thursday before the premiere events begin, we're going to post the Genesis points update for Blazing Dominion. This is going to be where we
Oh my god, the Genesis points update?
on specifically the Blazing
Oh
Dominion
fuck.
so don't expect like a full revamp of points based on the celebrations over the last month. That's not what we're doing.
Yeah, that's crazy that they like actually gave it 2 ultras.
Okay, good. You know
And
what to look for.
didn't make them that good.
And then yeah, the set officially comes out in official tournament stores on May 6th and available everywhere on. We looked at a lot of cool cards.
Can't believe I stopped eating my sandwich for this shit.
As Jerome mentioned, there's even more to find within this set. It's going to be an awesome year for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. I am so happy that everyone is
Alright,
here.
Billy, shut the fuck up. No one cares.
And thank you for your dedication. We love working on this game and bringing it to you and getting to show off these awesome new cards. You're not going to want to miss Blazing Dominion, and Chaos Origins is just around the corner.
It's the kettle chips.
That's for
what you know about that?
Thanks for joining us. I'm Billy Brake.
Oh, they're done? They're not even... Okay, so they just... At least they talked about it. They didn't bother talking about half the other shit. Okay. Yeah. So what are we thinking about these cards? They're like okay. They're like okay. But I don't know. Gotta reread all of them. I think... Alright, so the level 5... can reveal a special, a GMX, or a dinosaur from your hand. Oh, where'd the picture go? Okay. I mean, that part's good, but the fact that you can only attack with a GMX monster for the rest of the turn is pretty annoying. That means you pretty much have to summon the big dude and end the game, or you're just not like killing them. I'm not sure how easy it will be to do that, because you have to... I think it was you need 3 dinosaurs and a GMX for it to attack 3 times. I want to say it was 3. I don't know how easy that's going to be to do, but... And then if this one's special by a monster effect, you can... I don't know why it always says by a monster effect, but it's fine. You can summon this with Jokul, and special level 4 lower GMX from your... Oh, hand, graveyard, or banishment. Doesn't even summon from deck. Okay, that's not as good. I was gonna say, if you like Jokul summon Solande, then you could summon an Ovi from deck, but that's not the way the world works. Yeah, I don't know about that. It seems okay, but I don't know. The Ultra's definitely gonna be cheap either way. The Deneen Fusion, the special summoned add a GMX card from your deck to your hand. Then if you excavate a card by a GMX effect, yeah, like that, I don't know, that card, the Deneen Fusion seems terrible, because you already, like, if you're getting to this, you probably already got your GMX Fusion off, so, like, I don't know what you're really doing with that, because this doesn't do anything. Like, you're gonna gain 1500 life points, okay, cool. What the fuck is that gonna help you with? The level 5 can get like Misk back from banishment, which is cool, I guess, but... Okay, let's go to the next one. I don't think the fusion's good. The suppression squad guy. This is a free special, which is cool, but um, can target excavate until you hit a dinosaur. And it just changes it to a dinosaur. Summon with fusion deployment. Summon what with fusion deployment? Deneen? Or what? Doesn't Deneen say when it's summoned by a monster effect? Or does it say when it's special summoned at all? I thought it was special summoned only by a monster effect, but I can double check. I have one right here somewhere. Yeah, if this card's special summoned by a monster effect, so I don't know how that would work. Unless I'm missing something. Special summon. Special the fusion to need might be. Oh, yeah, that. I don't remember what that card does, but I know what you're talking about. Let me reread the other fusion. Oh, the other fusion spell's a quick play. That's cool. Fusion summon a dinosaur from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. So that's like just like a poly, which is whatever. That's not that good. But when you go second, or if they have a monster, and you go first, use a GMX from deck. That's pretty good. Um, I don't know how this is like, cause like this, there's still no good fusion to make. Cause like the new one, you need a bunch of dinosaurs to do that, and this one you can only use one GMX from your deck, and then the rest have to be from your hand or field. So I don't know how you're gonna be summoning the big guy off this. Second effects during the main phase, banish from the graveyard, excavate the top cards from your deck until you excavate a GMX card. Add that GMX card. Yeah, I don't know. These don't seem like they really like go together as good as they should. Like the big fusion, it seems like a pain in the ass to do. Because like you need to get this card out, even if you only use like a couple dinosaurs, is you'd have to trigger another GMX card to start excavating stuff, just to destroy everything, which would be good. But you need to use 4 dinosaurs for it to attack 3 times. Like if you can do that, then I mean it can't be targeted, and then you get to attack 3 times. If you use the Salande, the new one, that locks you into only attacking with GMX, this is literally the only way you can end the game. So, I don't know. These cards seem like super gimmicky to me. I'm not really too happy with this, to be honest. I don't think it really fits well with what we were doing with these cards before. By like just kind of using them to get to like the other engines, but I don't know. Seems like these ones are just trying to make it more of like a pure deck, which I don't think it will be a very good pure deck, so I don't know. Then there's a trap, that shit's fucking trash. It's not good. It's just a monster negate that if you don't stack your deck, it might not even do anything, so that kind of sucks. If it was an Omni negate, it would have been a little better, because you drop the protection would be pretty good to have. The field spell, they can't activate stuff when you normal summon or special a GMX monster, which is good for some situations. Makes the other Salande a better normal summon, since that one, pretty much like any tour guide like card, basically just says like hand trap me and then move on. So that's cool, I guess. Sucks that this doesn't work for like Alos because it's a ignition effect, but I mean it's okay, I guess. And then during the main phase, you can set a GMX spell trap from your deck and then put a card back, so that's fine. Um, you already have plenty of ways to get to the first fusion spell, so at least this one can help you get to the other one. But this sets it actually, and the new one's a quick play, so that's kind of ass actually. Yeah, that sucks. Because you already have so many ways to the first fusion spell. I need to reread Kimridge because I don't know if that can add the new fusion spell. Kimridge says add one GMX applied experiment 55. So I don't think that can add that the way that's worded. The new one's called 50s fit. Yeah, I can't add that. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know about this shit, man. That's crazy. We got 7 cards and they're super underwhelming. We didn't get a main deck dinosaur in any of this. Like a GMX name that was also a dinosaur would have been helpful. I don't know if either of the main deck monsters are even 3-ofs, because the Salande is like ass going second, so unless you're playing like pure, I don't really know if that's going to be very good. I feel like they're trying to make this a pure deck, which I'm not really too thrilled about. I wanted to splash this. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. That is all I know. Alright, well, gotta go cook with these, I guess. Try to figure something out. It's definitely not what I was hoping for, though. What classics are we still splashing in pure? I don't know. It seems like they want you to play a lot of these cards, which I'm not really sure how that's gonna work. Because like Ovies and Misks and stuff were always good with no matter what version you were playing. Because the Ovi gets you to the Misk, and then the Misk gets you into the Deneen, that gets you into all the other shit. But oh yeah, Misk could go to 3 and it wouldn't do a fucking thing because they didn't make these cards good enough for it to be a big deal. So they should give it back to us. If they were gonna make these cards broken, then I could understand it staying at 1. But these cards are far from broken. These cards are mid as fuck. I was hoping they would be better to try to maybe play this instead of like Fire King or something, but I don't know. They should put Mist to 3 though, because this shit needs it. Horn Swords for the field spell. And you could. I don't think the field spell's good enough though. 1 card combos into the new big guy? Maybe. I mean, technically, you'll be able to make it most of the time, but if you're not using a bunch of dinosaurs, it's not that good. Gonna reread the fusion again. See if it works. If you like, if you end on it and excavate on their turn, does it trigger? Once per turn, if you excavate a card, you can destroy. Okay. I'm not sure how that works. No, you don't need the fifth effect. You definitely need 3 though. The way they made the level 5's the card that would have been the best one out of these, and then they made it have a restriction on it going second. So if you don't make the big fusion without at least 3, you can't end the game. The old GMX spell isn't always going to get you that many though, it's random. If you hit a GMX and a dinosaur before you mill, like, you'd have to mill like 3 dinosaurs before you hit a GMX, and that's not always going to happen. So it's just more random bullshit. I have 3 on field. Yeah, you need to get the new fusion spell, not the old one. And they made the field spell fucking set the card instead of adding it, so you can't even set the quick play and then use it. UCT can attack all the monsters. I believe so. I think it just said you can't attack directly, but I'd have to double check. Yeah, it's attack directly with them. The old fusion's how you're gonna get into that stuff in the first place a lot of the time, but uh, it's really stupid that they made Kimridge not allowed to search the new one. Seems pretty one-dimensional. Should be decent in Genesis. I mean, probably, but who gives a fuck? Format's fucking dead as shit. It's like 4 people that give a shit about it. Doesn't help that this deck can't play any of the good non-engine either, which doesn't help. Can't play Harmonia, Impulse, nothing like that. Spark, all that shit, it's out the window. Trying to say surprising all the same. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to the YCSs, I think that's fine to care about it for sure. But that feels like the only time where it's even like a thing to play though. Unless you have like a locals that does it, but it doesn't really seem like that's a popular thing for locals to have. At least around here, that from what I've heard, I don't think nobody really plays it at all. Not many people even talk about playing it casually around here as far as I know. Well, if you're going to a YCS, then yeah, I mean, the pricing's the same as the regular one, so might as well. Like, you barely have to do that much to do well. It's only going to be like 200 people or so. It's not even like a decent sized regional most of the time. Has good attendance in your area. So what, you have like a locals that does it or what? If you got a locals that does it and it gets like decent amount of people consistently, then that's cool. In a year, the OCG support will save the deck. I don't know if I'm gonna care about this game in a year, so it's not what I want to hear. Why does Evolve Deneen require Deneen? Because that's what they wanted to do. All the cards from Wave 1 and 2 have a lot of small things that could be changed to make them a lot better, but it is what it is. That's cool though. Well, good luck at Orlando. I'm sure there's ways to do it. The fusion doesn't seem like that great though. To like jump through hoops to make it. Well, I don't think we're back, but it's okay. I'm sure I'll figure something out. It's not really what I was hoping for, the archetype though. Stego does get you a lot of dinos. That's true. We do have more. I figured there'd be two fusions in this, and there was, so I mean, something. But I was hoping they would be a little bit better. Yeah, the big one's cool, at least. But, I don't know, we'll see. One card combo, woohoo! I mean, if all it's doing is making the big fusion, do you think that's good enough? Because I don't. I don't think that's very good at all. It's tier 5.1 maybe. You're just gonna make that thing and ask them politely not to get rid of it or something? True, true. It's not 2026 and half the effects don't target nowadays or anything like that. True, true, true. Just have the misc and then it's protected for like a phase. Then you get to the battle phase where you actually like need it and then it's not protected anymore. That'll be pretty cool. Ja 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 ja. You wanna know what else gets booms? One stego. That gets like 4 booms. That seems much more efficient to me. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. How many more games I have to play in this stupid event? 6? I don't want to do that right now. Alright, well, I'm gonna get off, go try to figure out some shit to do with this trash, so bye bye everyone.